I already have for a few days the Aventador SV, and then for a few days McLaren MP4 12C. So I saw the ad, then come to us, we can wrap your car for 999 dirhams and even 1 year warranty. So this is very strange for me. I saw advertising when saying 3,000, 4,000, still okay. So it's interesting topic. Sometimes I have customers even with the expensive car or less expensive car, and they start in conversation about the price for full wrap, not even design. And I always clear with them, so I'm not hiding. So I say, okay, look, this is the work itself price, this is the material price, everything. So for example, the good material, it cannot be cost less for one car less than 2,500. Not, it's the cheapest cost, and up to 3,000 or 4,000 is good material. One roll, it's 25 meters, a little more than any car need. So how? Okay. I still believe maybe some materials exist which is maybe directly from China, not a big brand, and they still have good quality. Maybe I didn't find them. I have some samples I need to test. I received some short time ago some cheap material samples. I want to try them on just on some small pieces. I mean, who knows? Because maybe it's possible again. Maybe for the customer who wants cheap price. But anyway. Then I can tell about what the difference. Like for example, for when we apply some small stickers, we also use cheaper material. This is material which you can buy per meter. You can arrange, you can find somewhere and use it, and you know the issues with that material. For small is okay, for small areas, stripes or everything. So I can say then cheaper material, then more issue with the glue and also the stretching. So for example, even the cheapest material you can wrap, even let's say fender or some complicated front bumper, for example, you can wrap, but after then more cheaper material, then less days you need to have unwrapped by itself, some kind. So then I don't know how they in some places in not only in Dubai, like different cities, Sajman, Sharjah, they have much less price. I can't say anything about why. I didn't see it before, like I need to check, but I don't know. So well, maybe everything is good, but then there's only one point left, is when they're gonna remove it, if it will go with the clear coat or not, because the glue is not about even the power of the glue. The expensive material glue even more powerful, but this kind of some, I don't know, it's like technology of creating that glue is not mixing with the lacquer, is not making the reaction, but that the cheap material is do that stuff. So even when we use the small sticker, we know when the customer, we give a package, it's like a warranty we give in 1 year, and not too much. Also I can explain why if it's interesting, by the way. Even the warranty for the service, if it's something peel off, if it's not technical reason, if it's some damage, it's not our fault. If it by itself, so 1 year we fix it for free. If even removing, well, we charge for the removing, but we also advise to come to us, because we know, because sometimes we're removing parts and everything, and when we use some material which can be issued with the glue, we also take more attention then to remove it proper way. So then we're okay with that. Related to guarantee, it should be more. Like for example, the sticker production, the brands itself, factory, they given up to 5 years the warranty. The interesting moment with any wrap material, that when you apply to the car, in most cases you stretch the material. It's also depends how clean surface you did before, and all these aspects. Then during maximum 1 month, material coming back. So it's like taking shape, taking the final shape. If during this time nothing happened, it's not gonna happen even 3 years. So that's why I reduced the warranty to 1 year. So because we don't want to have too much question, because during the 3 years so many things can happen with the car. Sometimes even the owners change, sometimes some damages, some PPF on top of the stickers, or some how's name it, the ceramic coating or something. So many things which we cannot predict. This is really was our mistake, why it spill off. So we reduce it to 1 year is, I think, is very good enough. But all issues, they will appear in few weeks. Even you can see, even after a few days, you will see the issue. I think it's not so rare in UAE because there is like all the, let's say, the pricing for especially for the living, yeah, for the apartments and everything, for these things is not so easy. And especially on the beginning, when that shop where I worked as a for the parts, it was closed, and very quickly closed. And I already have contract for the living place and everything, so I was that in very bad situation. So I have even some situation with the police because of my check delays and everything. So it's like it was difficult time. And still, I mean, maybe because you know, I'm not alone from the beginning. So I shift with my wife, and I have also 4-year-old kid already here. He was born here. And so it's like a family. So anything you generate from the work, so you spend not only one person and all everything. So it's difficult. And many, if you say about the like wish to quit, I never had, but so many times I hear it to myself. And even I think even few times even my parents say, even my friends in Ukraine hear so many people, because when they saw in which situation I was, even like 3 years back, 4 years back. So the more level of some kind of good, it started maybe 3 years back approximately. So before that, it was very hard time. And even that time when, you know, I can expect that some bad call or something, and still I cannot stop, and I sit and draw in the design in the evening. So tomorrow I need to find how to cover some checks, but still I make a design. So it was my like automatic thing. So I wish I cannot not do that. So I do and post. So I say, okay, I just need to post it. Somebody will see it. It will look nice.
Someone will be inspired.
Yeah, something like that. The dream car is, I have two things. Like one is because I work with the supercar, and sometimes if you saw in my Instagram, I'm lucky, I think, for that it becomes more and more when the customer can give me the car. So I already have for a few days the Aventador SV, and then for a few days McLaren MP4 12C. So both is the customer's car for designing. First car he gave me for photo shoot, and he know that I'm gonna use it. So he said drive it, like, because I also helped him to change the tires, so do the alignment. So I did some service and use the car, and plus I did the photo shoot and everything. The second case, it also was related to the photo shoot. So on the second car, I'm not driving too much, only to couple location for the shoot. So this for me also in some kind of I feel is so I have a dream car from the dream car, and I have dream car from the normal car. So related to the more we can say normal car, most of all cars I prefer the Nissan 370Z. And of course, like a Supra or something, but this is little next level, I feel. So that is more little next, so I cannot say. Then I think the Nissan GTR will be after, if we follow that steps. If we go to the supercars, I think for now I have two favorite. Is the Aventador SV still. Even they have some new versions of that, but I still like that one. And the McLaren, which is 720S from that cars. If I'm not a designer, I'm also very happy when I'm doing the video shoot. So most of all my videos, at least before, I shoot it by myself. So I like exactly to have a camera movement. So I use the gimbal, and for me it's very big fun, and I'm too much into it to create the video, and I like combine it with the music. So for me is the topest, let's say, I don't know, the feeling when I not only when I shoot, when I searching for the music for this video, and then it's have something happen. Of course, like copyrights free music or something like that.